I made this logo. Because originally we were going to call this Trio of Das. But... graphic design is my passion, by the way. You know, it really kind of comes down to... They're not DOS games, in fact. So, luckily John Fullsauce made a better logo. So we're all good. I have 3 games for Windows 3.1 that are very interesting. Totally different games. Ending with something I think people are going to really enjoy. But first, we're going to do something called... What is this? Monster Maker Ultra? You make monsters.
Greetings! So good to see you.
Geesh! Do you actually live in this junkyard?
Now, you add some parts. Just click and drag.
Alright. Time to get the Tums. Didn't even start yet. We're tumming it. I'm only half kidding. So yeah, it's monsters, you build monsters. I don't know anything else about this game. Let me just get this volume up, because this music sounds pretty funky. Also, I can get this a little bit better. There we go, that's a better crop. What are these noises? So, I guess in this game, it's the Ultra version of Monster Maker, right? So you...
Exit!
What? Awesome Animated Monster Maker Ultra Edition. Oh. Of course I click the exit button first. Of course.
Greetings! I've been expecting you.
Okay, so we start with a brain, which is not how I was made. Alright, slime. We can change the slime. There's condoms hanging from the ceiling. There's a duck. Huh? Oh, I think I see. Is that the mouth? There's a cheat. There's like a...
Right. Yet...
Some really fucking weird games in the early 90s. You've got 2 right legs. Okay. I can't give it a brain. Oh shit, look at that. What do I do with it now? Done. Oh, let's click done.
Exit!
No. Anal sphincter.
Greetings! Ah, so good to see an old friend.
No sound effects for the brain? Okay.
Oh my goodness sakes. What am I gonna do?
Why is this voice hard pan to the left? Please stop that. Also, was that a schlock clown? That was Sonic the Hedgehog. Did you see that?
Nonsense. My goodness.
Uh-huh.
My goodness. My goodness.
I'm warning you, monster. If you turn into a silly giggle puss, I'll have to give you a nasty nugget of mud candy. Ooh.
The
Whoa,
fucking audio
Nelly.
mixing is terrible. And that's the least of this game's problems. It's so sad because it doesn't want to live. What is that? What is it squeezing?
Shang-a-lang. Achoo.
That looks like it's squeezing a disembodied cow udder. I mean, the sad thing is, though, this period of time, the gross-out humor even was in commercials. Like, you'd be watching a commercial in the early 90s, and something would, like, squirt into boogers. And that's how they would advertise, like, fruit roll-ups. It's like, wait, what?
Oh, crumbleweeds.
Never heard that before. But thanks. I guess this is just the emotion center. It kinda sucks.
Nonsense.
It takes too
Click on a
long.
monster part, and it will appear in the picture frame of...
Sorry. Splort5.wav.
Exit!
Okay. You're gonna see tonight's DOS games are very different from each other. No two the same. Let's try this. I'll make a better monster at some point, too.
Oh la la, it is wonderful to see you.
Click on me to take a picture. Hello, horse trade.
What?
Smile and say, bloody bat blisters!
Listen, honey. Your
Don't know what you
monster's
said.
picture's hanging down the hall.
I'm very confused, and the game froze. No, it didn't. It's good. I guess this is a previous monster.
I'll just show myself to the door.
Gosh, what a strange place.
Oh.
Time to go already?
Mighty glad to be here.
I hate this game.
Give me something to eat. Click on a monster picture.
Oh, it deleted the monster!
Bye, y'all.
Barky, give me a tall, frosty glass of milk.
This one is, in particular, very disgusting.
Time to go already?
Say, this isn't the playground. See you later, alligator.
It's like Frog Car, but Snot Car.
Uh-oh. Now what have I gotten myself into?
Let me just say this. Yum.
Exit!
See if I can make a different monster. I get it now. SpongeBob? Chat, it's like a SpongeBob mouth. Oh, that's the acid bath. To get rid of the parts. Or not. I don't know what that part is. Why don't we just make it like a green ass? I don't know what that is. You know, that's fine. You can have that. Just give it a different brain. Do I get to put the brain
This brain
in?
will make your monster talk like a real goofball.
The chest deletes the parts.
Get me out of here.
Okay, so what does the acid bath do?
Calm.
What was that?
Mild and hard to swallow.
Oh no, why is this game is... This game is as horny as Final Fantasy VII. What a shock. There's my monster.
Exit!
Yeah, it may not look like it, but this monster is peak performance and all that. So on.
Oh, meaty. I don't suppose I need to tell you that you can click on the recipe book for new recipes.
When you finish the recipe, click on the stew pot or drag your monster to the pot and let go.
Isn't that 2D's name from Gorillaz? Stew Pot?
Iguana Ick from the ice box.
Crusty cough of cockroaches crowded into a can.
Earwax of an eccentric electric eel in an egg.
I'm not even pressing any buttons anymore, chat. The game has taken over.
Joy! A monster like you only gets cuter.
It do what it do.
You're soaking in your own juices.
Disgusting. Meatball.
Some monsters.
I will say this game is not very interactive.
Does that
Like, there are things I'm trying to do, but it's not working.
weird wet warts of a woolly weasel from a wash?
Help the hair from a happily howling hyena head out of a hole.
Out of a what? Hole. Oh, hole.
Iguana ick from the icebox.
Twisted tooth of a tired tiger toad from a toaster.
Earwax of an eccentric electric eel in an egg.
I get it.
What an improvement!
Is it?
So much fresher after stewing in our secret spices.
Golly, you're embarrassing me.
Stewing in the secret spices. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, you can make your own thing. Syphilis? Are we making syphilis? Spelled with a P. Sifk. The postmodern RPG. Surely this spells a word. Just, I give up.
Exit!
Check out as many of these things as we can very quickly. We don't need to spend too much time on this game. It's fascinating and it's disgusting.
Hello. Do come make yourself comfortable.
1, 10. Whatever. Look at this pathetic creature. I just feel bad for that thing in the middle. Step right up.
Me, monster. But how do you suck your thumb? Huh? With a curly straw up your nose.
What kind of a monster do you take me for?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. How did they get the noises for this game? Are these all stock sound effects, or do they have to make these noises themselves? Slime noises, splorts. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know what's happening. I do not know what's happening. Okay. There you go, you have a new thing now. Enjoy your new thing.
Exit!
I don't know, man. I created an appendage made of goop. Someone described it in chat very succinctly. I'm gonna read it to you, chat.
Hi, cute stuff. Remember, no fishing allowed.
This game is simple. You have to pour the balls into the hole so the rat tail guy can tell the diaper monster to zap the hole and make a slime cross. It's very simple. When you put it like that, it's very simple.
Click on the buglefish to invite one of my friends to visit. Oh, hold on to your tentacles. Here comes a face right out of the Rockin' Cod Hall of Fame.
The song is nice. It's the only thing in this game that is nice.
Hey, monster. Do you ever hum lullabies to a crowd of hungry piranhas before dinner?
Only during a harvest moon.
Slow Elvis fish. You see how slow this thing is moving? Move faster, Pokey, please.
Show respect for the ocean, and I'll give you one of my best swimsuits.
Yeehaw!
What does that mean?
Monster, this may be hard to swallow, but
What?
I heard you kissed the ugliest sea slug in the ocean.
Oh, sheep spit!
Okay, now I'm tumming it up.
Well, this must be the age of Aquarius. Here's the hippie chick fish bringing love, peace, understanding, and sea cucumbers.
This is what we get for the Holy Day Easter.
My planet's like a mound of organic mystery meat.
Yeehaw!
This is what we get. Zipper from Animal Crossing did this.
Exit!
Cursed.
Welcome, monster. Click on the sink spigot to get a part, and on the bathtub spigot for a color.
So hang on a minute. Now we have like 3D. This game's got sick graphics. Wow. It's just like bovine stomachs. want to die. Please. Please. Please!
Until we meet again, monster.
It's so disgusting.
In judo, the challenger must first beat the gold, silver, and bronze medalists
Wait, I have to
before
fight?
taking on Dojo Dan.
Use the keyboard wisely to compete, and you will understand the sound of one tentacle clapping.
Round one!
You cannot beat me. My character here is perfectly suited for combat. It can booty blast, and it's got enough cow stomachs that it can destroy anything in its path with its extreme girth. Good game. Yeah, the moves include jump, jump, and jump. But one jumps a little further than the other, and the other one jumps a less further than that one.
Now you must take on the silver medalist.
No, no, I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to. Nope, I don't think I will. Try putting eyeballs on your monster's hands. Nice tooltip.
Yahoo! In jet skiing, monsters must reach the finish line as quickly as possible while avoiding obstacles.
Jet skiing is easy. Just avoid the obstacles and go as fast as you can.
Boy. They tried so hard to give me something to do with my monster creation. But none of it is integrated in any way whatsoever. That is what I would consider to be interesting. It's very unfortunate. It's no Spore. It's no Spore. But then again, Spore was like 10 years away. More than that, a little bit. And then that ended up being pretty fucking disappointing too, but anyway. I like Spore. I like portions of Spore. Splortions. I like splortions of Sportion. Parsnip. Hornip. Try building a monster from a television. I don't know what that means, thanks.
Yahoo! In the obstacle course, players must search through the deli as speedily as possible to
Deli?
find ingredients for secret
Are you not for
recipes.
hell? Now it's a platformer. It is the most simple platformer, and you can just jump with your ass. No consideration for camera whatsoever. No one cared when making this game. No one cared.
You're looking well done. Wrong ingredient.
Wrong ingredient. I have to spell Rich, the first name of internet superstar Rich Evans. I knew he had something to do with this game.
Raw ingredients. You're looking well done.
I loved my creature now. Like, it started out as a complete afterthought, and now it has its own character. It has its own personality. It jumps on its ass. It's great.
What a chef!
Look at it. Look at its mouth. Oh!
Ooh la la!
Your score.
You have won the silver.
Wow. I feel so proud. There's only a couple more mini-games. We're almost done with this nonsense. Don't worry, chat. Been going a half hour, so we won't go much more beyond that.
In part drop, the contestant loses all his or her monster parts and must put him or herself back together by catching the right parts one at a time.
Try to rebuild your monster in part drop by catching monster parts.
I can't do that. Oh, okay. I don't have to do it in order. Yes!
You're slower than Murgatroyd.
Bad part.
I've seen humans do better.
It's trying so hard to be a real video game. I appreciate its effort. When it puts the effort in. Humans! I get it, yeah, you gotta get the good parts, get rid of the bad parts, but I don't know what's under these cow stomachs. That's the problem, I don't know. Look, I can use my color dot matrix printer to print out.
This is where all your old monsters is.
I can print out a copy of my monsters.
Hello, Cleveland. Strap on your boots and warm up your screaming. It's nuclear rock time.
Hello, Cleveland? This game takes place in Cleveland, canonically. Wow, so interactive. You can click all of 3 things. Wow. Vinny, it's hard to imagine this was made by people. No, it was made by monsters. Dude, now that I know what the game is, let's just do the thing again one more time. The old brain stimulation, even though the brain is not connected to the body.
Cow Pucky! Cow Pucky!
What? Isn't that nice? Ooh. I like when the mouth, extends, you can see, like, the tendrils, the tendons, the meat.
It's
happy. Can't you tell, chat? That's happiness. Just being goofy.
Yeah, right.
Sad. that's sadness, all right.
Doopy-doo.
Trick. The secret trick number 3.
Honey, baby.
That is the secret technique. Squeeze the fleeb.
Mama.
What?
Mama. 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 Mama.
Exit!
The quotation marks around the word fun makes a whole lot more sense now, doesn't it? Why don't we continue this collection of fun things with something actually maybe fun? I don't know. I haven't decided yet if it will be. I think it will be. There's a possibility. Have you ever wanted to play poker with your favorite celebrities?
There you are. Good to see you. Come on in. Pull up a chair. Let's play some poker. A little 5-card stud coming at you from a 5-star stud. Yeah.
Oh my god. So, it's Jonathan Frakes, Joe Piscopo, and I don't know who the middle person is. Piscopo was on Star Trek. Imagine, Star Trek ends in 1994, Next Generation. Jonathan Frakes has nothing else to do. And they're like, hey, do you want to be part of a multimedia celebrity poker? All you have to do is make weird gestures to the camera.
Boring here. Let me tell you a quick joke. There's a crash, you see, plane crash. Killed in the crash, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, and Vice President Gore. And they're up in heaven before the throne of God. And God looks at Bill Clinton, he goes, you know, President Clinton, for better or for worse, you were the president of one of the great, great societies of all time. And for that, you can sit on my right side. And then he says to Al Gore, Vice President Gore, you were the vice president of a truly great land. For that, you could sit on my left side. And he looks at Hillary, and God says, what can I do for you, madam? And Hillary looks at God and says, you're sitting in my seat.
You heard the crew laugh? Wow, it's so painful but topical, and yet this is a 25-year-old game, and it aged gracefully. And yet, who's Al Gore?
Ante up.
Oh, sorry. Come on, I know who Al Gore is. He invented the internet.
Your bet, Jonathan.
Let's make it interesting.
I fold.
I will call.
Yeah. Yeah. Vinny, more jokes? I don't know how to make Joe Piscopo tell jokes. Just like real life, I have no idea. What the hell's that? Yo, what the fuck? Who's Red Jack? Oh, okay, Jackal. Oh, Jonathan, what are you doing? Notice how nobody else reacted to him? Was nobody actually in the same room? Tell joke. Oh.
All right, getting a little boring here. Let me tell you a quick joke. There's a crash, you see, a plane crash. Killed in the crash, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, and Vice President Gore. And they're up in heaven before the throne of God.
Stop.
And God looks at Bill Clinton, he goes, you know... Okay, time for another joke, guys. Here we go. So there's a bus crash, no survivors, see, except for a monkey. Just a monkey. So the cops come to investigate, and they go up to the monkey. They say, hey, monkey, you know what went on here in this bus crash? Monkey goes... Cop goes, hey, monkey, well, what happened before the bus crash? What were these people doing? So the monkey goes up... Oh, they were partying, the cop says. They were partying, huh?
Oh, my God.
Monkey goes, yeah, party. What else were they doing? Monkey goes, oh, they were drinking, huh? They were drinking, huh? Yeah. Monkey goes, what else were they doing, monkey? The cop says. Monkey goes, oh, they were kissing, making out, stuff like that. Monkey goes, well, the cop says, well, monkey, what were you doing? What else was going on? And the monkey goes, monkey was driving and watching at the same time. Let's get back to the game. Sorry, guys.
It's so fucking weird that they look on as if nothing is happening while Joe Piscopo is going fucking mental telling Carl Pilkington jokes. There's a little monkey fella who was... here's how Carl would have told that joke. There's a little monkey fella who was... he was driving. So he gives away the punchline immediately. He's like... And there was a bunch of stuff, monkey business. It's an accident. The police officer said, hey, monkey, what were you doing? So
I don't mean to tell you what to do, because we're working for you here, but it is your bet if you don't mind.
A little bit of a crash, because the monkey was driving. Huh? It's pretty good, right? Carl, what you mean the monkey was driving? Did I just fold?
Okay, let's see who the real poker players are.
I'll call.
Good hand. Fuck.
Let's make it interesting.
I'll call.
Gee, Jonathan Frakes, I like how you snap back into place. That's real cool and normal. Joe Piscopo is a fucking expert at dealing cards. You see that shit?
Okay, let's see who the real poker players are.
Oh no. He's already repeating himself.
I fold.
I don't know, man. Select game, 7-card stud high.
7-card stud.
This is so fucking weird.
I'm good for one.
I'll call.
Who is she? Chat, does anyone know this person? That's Morgan Fairchild? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I know who she is.
Well, there's a ventriloquist on the road, you see? And he's going down an old country road, comes by a farmhouse. This is long, so you may want to fast forward through this thing and get on with the game. But if not, it's a pretty funny joke. And so the ventriloquist pulls up the farmhouse, sees a farmer, gets a drink of water, and he figures this ventriloquist is going to have some fun with this farmer. So he goes, hey, farmer. This good old boy says, farmer, I heard that your animals can talk. The farmer goes, oh, my animals can't talk. Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone. You can't, man. These animals don't talk. Get out. So the ventriloquist goes, farmer, watch this. So he goes up to the horse. He goes, hey, horse, how does this farmer treat you? And, of course, the ventriloquist throws his voice to make the horse say, oh, it's terrible. I don't like it. I'm in that little thing all day, that stall. I eat oats all day. Hey, the farmer goes, oh, my God, the horse is talking. That's unbelievable. That can't be. Ventriloquist goes, hey, farmer, I think that dog could talk, too. The farmer goes, well, you crazy. Now I know you're nuts. That dog can't talk. You gotta be crazy. Ventriloquist goes to the dog. Hey, dog, how does this farmer treat you? Of course, Ventriloquist again throws his voice to make the dog say, oh, I hate it here on the farm. I have to get up 5 o'clock every day, go with the chickens. I just hate it. The farmer can't believe that dog talking like that. Ventriloquist goes, hey, Mr. Farmer, I bet you that sheep can talk too. And the farmer goes, that sheep is a liar. Sorry.
You can't do that. This is a PG. This game is PG. The light was on as the punchline. Oh, yeah, I'll
Raise you 1.
I call.
I'll call.
This is so fucking weird.
I'll start. 1.
Raise you 2.
That's me. No, I like I mean, these are pretty, you know.
Okay, guys, I'm calling.
These are jokey jokes. This is joke from Joke Brand Comedian Man, you know?
I'll go 1.
They're bad jokes. Well, hey, in 1995, Joe Piscopo was probably on his last legs. Did he have a career in the 90s? Was it just the 80s?
I'll call.
I'll call.
I'll call.
I'll call. This is so slow too for video game poker. Video poker.
I'll start. 1.
This is something that takes a long time to get going. Chatly. Yeah. Add 4.
Raise 4.
How you feel about that?
Done in by statistical probability again. I'm afraid I fold.
Well, this is very painful. I'll fold.
Poker face.
I'll call.
Oh, fuck you, Joe Piscopo. How about we raise you again? I got.
For now, I'll go 2 for really big shoes.
I got a bluff.
Raise 4. Pair of 10s.
Yeah, pair of 10s.
Yeah, another bitter hand dealt by life.
Wait, I actually won
Looks
with
like
a pair
I
of
win.
10s?
One more time, same game, everybody. Now then, time we all put our ante in.
Our Ambien? Yeah, I'm gonna need some after this. I'll tell you what. In Star Trek The Next Generation television show, they play poker. That's a big component of the show. And so this almost is kind of cool that you get to play poker with Riker. But it's also...
Bored in the USA, we are bored in the US. Ante up, please. Thank you.
I like that they just left the crew laughing in. Tell joke. Tell joke. Tell joke.
Okay, time for another joke, guys. Here we go.
What?
So there's a bus crash, no survivors. See, except for a monkey, just a monkey.
No.
So the cops come to investigate.
No.
All right, getting a little boring here. Let me tell you a quick joke. There's a crash. You see, a plane crash.
How many jokes are in this game? 4? There's 3 jokes, so we heard all 3 jokes. 3 so far. I mean, yeah, 3 so far. Maybe there's 4 total.
So husband dies, the
Okay.
widow calls the obituaries at the newspaper, says, I'd like to put in something about my husband.
A lot of death jokes.
The obituary guy goes, well, it's $10 a word. And the widow goes, well, just put in Schwartz dies. And the obituary guy goes, well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but it's a 5-word minimum. And the widow thinks and says, all right, put in Schwartz dies, Mercedes for sale.
Ooh, baby, I feel lucky.
I will call. Yeah. All right, getting a little boring here. Let me tell you a quick joke. There's a crash, you see? Okay, time for another joke. Here we go. So there's a bus crash, no survivors, see, except for a monkey. Well, there's a ventriloquist on the road, you see? So, husband dies, the widow calls the
That's 4 jokes!
Says, I'd like to... Okay, time for another joke, guys. Here we go. So there's a bus crash, no survivors, see, except for a monkey, just a monkey. So the cops come to investigate, and they go up to the monkey. They say, hey, monkey, you know what went on here in this bus crash? Monkey goes... Cop goes, hey, monkey, well, what happened before the bus crash?
Oh, they were in the same room.
So the monkey goes up. Oh, they were partying, the cop says. They were partying, huh? The monkey goes, yeah, party. What else were they doing? Monkey goes, oh, they were drinking, huh? They were drinking, huh? Yeah.
You gotta stop.
Don't.
Joke,
You're
stop.
my whole life. All I do is sit in this little box waiting for you to turn me on. Don't turn me off now. Please, don't do it. I'll miss you.
Did Jonathan Frakes really not have anything better to do?
Welcome. Come join us. Jonathan Frakes, Morgan Fairchild. Jonathan and I have to be the luckiest guys in the world. We're playing with this lovely lady. Now she's going to kick our butt. So here we go.
Okay,
Here we go.
what are we playing?
Let's play dealer's choice.
I have no idea because I don't know how to do any of them.
Poker!
Oh, here, you deal, because I don't know how, I don't know.
Back. All right, here we go. Treat.
This is where we get to,
You hold your hand? You hold
All right.
your hand?
I'm holding my head in my hand is what's happening. I'm
lose up to 3 cards. What about the ante, Joe?
I'm like peeking through my fingers.
Here, one for you.
Okay, thanks.
No, really, we're going to play here. Oh, jeez. Hey, Jonathan, you're pretty much a card expert, aren't you?
Yes, slugger.
What would you do? Yeah, well, I'll stay in. I don't know why I'm staying in on this one, guys.
Okay.
Let me have 3 of your finest.
Okay. What is... Look at that over there for a second.
I have to watch him every minute.
2, 3. Oh, boy. Excuse me, do not notice the deck going under the table.
And his hand never left his wrist.
I'll take one. Oh, am I next?
Yeah.
Someone in chat said at least Piscopo's the only one trying.
Yeah.
5-card stud.
Okay.
Nothing wild but the dealer.
Nothing wild but the dealer.
I like that.
It's nice we're ad-libbing this whole thing. Let's see what my next line is. What are we playing? How many are we playing? 7?
No, that's it. What you got, you got. You're not getting any more cards.
That's it?
That's
You're
it.
stuck with
Well,
it,
except for the one on your sleeve.
We spent too
I
much time on
think
that.
there's a lot more where that one came from.
Get in the frame.
What, am I on the frame?
Yeah, you lean back.
Bring Piscopo back!
Come back.
I wonder if they just played poker
Ugly room you have.
and then cut around their ad-libbing.
What a great way to spend Saturday night.
Clean the place up before you bring it to your house, will you? Who deals now? You deal now?
I just dealt. He
Don't
who
get
dealt.
so prissy about it. He spent too
'Cause
much
I'm
time on that
skipping it.
spaceship with Picard. Your problem.
How's my hair?
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
I'm in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, here he is.
Too rich for my blood. Take it.
That's it? I really had nothing. No, actually, this is something, you see?
Yeah.
You see? 2 pair.
What do you mean 2 pair?
No. A pair here, I mean.
Okay, I think I've had enough of this. It's not even interesting anymore.
Same
Get
suit.
this
This
out
counts,
of
doesn't it? You know, do me a favor. Buy this game. Buy this game in there. Watching out there. Buy it. But send the lessons into us, okay? Because we don't know what the hell we're doing here.
I know what I'm doing, and I know you're
But
not
if you
right.
just type it in the computer, type it in the computer.
No.
Joe's a schmuck, but he's winning anyway. All right.
Well, I got an ace again, so I'm going for 4 because I'm playing that.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not buying this game.
Chris Poker.
Ooh.
Yo, Joe!
Joe!
Wait,
Cool
I'll get it.
it.
I swear I'll get it.
I know it's in there.
Well, I know it's in there.
It's in your pocket.
That's for the next game.
Take some of it back. Come on.
Okay, you guys.
Chad, I can't do this anymore. I just can't do it. I'm gonna go to a Star Trek convention, you know, in the New World in like 2 years. I'm gonna go up to Jonathan Frakes. Jonathan, do you remember this? I'm gonna hold a fucking iPad up to his face and show him all of these outtakes. How was that night when you, Joe Piscopo, and Morgan Fairchild didn't know how to play poker? Banned from every future Star Trek convention from that point forward. I've already met the guy. He's a nice guy, but I wouldn't want to do that to him. He doesn't deserve that. That was pretty rough. I mean, it is a poker game. It worked. It played like poker. It was a fascinating game, but it's like, what was that game on Steam where you could play with the heavy weapons guy? It was like a proto version of that with way less variety. It was fiction. We made it up. Poker Night at the Inventory. That is a very good example of a virtual poker game. That was painful, even though Jonathan Frakes is pretty cool. Speaking of painful, because, you know, I'm pretty good at these segues. Well, before we do the next one, it's going to be painful, but take a look at this.
Are you concerned with other people think about you?
No, everybody can blow me, because I don't care. If you don't like my face, kiss my ass. How's that?
What do you think of garden gnomes? Garden gnomes.
I've known them for years. And they're cute.
Have you known them for years?
I've known them for years.
No, but known them.
Yeah, I've known them for years. And I condemn them. I don't condemn them. I love them.
I don't know what that was either, chat. Don't worry about it. I have no idea what we just watched. I'm only the messenger. Here we go. This is a game called... It will load in 2 minutes. Fuck, I should have been loading this during that video. Here's another video. I'll keep you entertained. Quick, rapid-fire entertainment. Still loading. Shit, I gotta go through all of my weird videos? I've almost exhausted my supply of videos. What am I gonna do now? I also... Where's the logo? I made the logo here. It's gone. Where's it gone? There it is. Okay, we're good. This one is really bad. I think it's going to be really bad. I don't know. It's called Beyond the Wall of Stars. And here's your preview of it. That right there. Beyond the Wall of Stars. Here we go. The Terran Trilogy, Quest 1, Beyond the Wall of Stars, by R.A. Montgomery. A 10 operations briefing. Thank you for purchasing Minimum 2 megabytes RAM required. 4 megabytes recommended. All right. Let's see, just making sure everything here is good. No, I'm just kidding. Let's continue. Last time that happened, it was a sex hotline. I'm just saying. This game is very difficult to play because it needs too much power. So, let's see. Turn page, resume reading, turn page. Okay, place bookmark. Okay, good. I figured it out, everybody. We are good. Help. Click here when done.
Deep inside the Andromeda Galaxy is a planet called Celadon. Celadon is dying. Wars have destroyed its main cities. Famine steals what energy people have left.
Shit.
The air is putrid, and so is the water. The population is so large that there is never enough food, clothing, or housing.
That's not there.
Disease feeds on all this misery.
There's a line that wasn't there.
The warrior group called the White Branch holds most of the power. Its leader, a vicious and brilliant man named Acton, is reported to be an agent of the Dark Power, the cosmic evil. Standing alone against the White Branch and all the problems on Celadon.
There's words that are being added.
Cromdell and the Celadon Planetary Senate. In a desperate attempt to save Celadon, the Senate has decided to use its remaining resources to send a team of volunteers to the planet Tara in the Great Wall of Stars. Tara, reported by ancient myth, is said to have brilliant and wise leaders capable of helping Celadon in its struggle for survival. The Tara probe team is about to set out on a long and dangerous voyage. There is no guarantee that the Taran leaders will help. The last remaining hope
finally.
Would be to establish a colony on Tara.
They rewrote the script and didn't, like, add it to the game. Security clearance qualification to join the Tara probe team. You must demonstrate your understanding of the mission. Click on the 2 best descriptions of the Tara probe mission. Survey Tara for possible colony. And, oh fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Oh no! Gather information in preparation. Escape from Celadon, war, disease, bad air, and rot. It's 3 and 4. Submit. Security clearance denied. 1 and 3 is my answer. Incorrect. Fuck. Approved. Huh? Smeg Zaldarin from the planet Scoot Galaxy. Milky Milk. I'm in the Milky Milk Galaxy. Would you like to be considered as a backup commander for this journey? Yes. What is your strongest leadership skills? So I can make difficult decisions. No. Can I decisions quickly? No. Courage? No. Willingness to admit mistakes? Sure. Treating people under you fairly and firmly? Yeah, all right. Ability to see the large picture, identify the goal, make a good plan? No. Desire to lead and to succeed? Not really. Is that the team? You are now a member of the Tara probe team. We're lucky to get you right now. There is a problem. The usual Celadon custom of voting for commander has resulted in a 4-way tie. Your vote will break that tie. Take a look at the crew's bios by clicking on their faces. Find the 4 who are tied for commander, then cast your vote. Good luck. Agazi Butori. I'm lowering it. Secretly holds magical powers to travel great distances in time and space. Influence people. Read minds. Block aggression. Plays the role of a buffoon to deflect too much interest. Agazi has a particular interest in thought photography. Mind bullets. Linda Mendez. Ava Mendez. I don't know. Bacteria. There's deep cynicism about politicians. It's fine. This fights with her inherent idealism and sense of being a seeker. She is a good counterbalance for the others. Xena Rendar. Dash Rendar's sister. The guy with the mind bullets. Look at this. Look at this terrible writing. Her gifts are so formidable that she hides them from most people. Misa is very beautiful, but as with her other talents, she attempts to hide her beauty by dressing unattractively. Her courage is boundless? Who the fuck wrote this? Her assignment for the probe is to evaluate the potential for Celadon Colony. Keita Carter. Self-reliant but not really self-confident, readily attaches himself to leader types. Ugh, I gotta go try to read through this. Traith Sarango. Hyperthought. So we've got Hyperthought. There's so much lore, holy shit. Married, divorced, 3 children, has dedicated herself to peaceful solutions to difficult positions. Why are we learning all this? Through Graham. Recent immigrant to Celadon from planet Earth, this expedition specialist has navigation, first aid, and leadership skills. He would have been a leader candidate if it were not for his recent immigration. Thu refuses to talk about his reasons for leaving Earth. Karma. Karma is of uncertain age, and his ancestry could well be a mixture of human and extraterrestrial. He is almost mute about his past. He's also a peacemaker, always anxious to solve difficult situations in a friendly way. His knowledge of the stars is vast. He's a mystical resource, I guess. This dude is gonna be the leader. Nat Boswell, his hair. That's leadership hair. 6 languages, space flight, marine biology. Drawbacks are that he makes decisions quickly, somewhat impulsively, an overabundance of compassion. And Shalatra Nagalith. Excuse me, Shalatra Nagalith. Assistant Secretary of Alien Affairs. Hard sciences. Shala is a natural athlete. Without a lot of fanfare, Shala manages to place herself in positions of power. How do I choose the dude? Cool.
Right now, we need to select the probe team leader. 4 candidates have been identified. Click to indicate...
What was it? Look at these graphics. There's just like MS Paint mixed with like a little like model kit and Lego. It looks like Lego. Excellent selection, Smeg. Nat Boswell make a fine commander. Nat leads the Tara probe team to the shuttle launch pad. Click on the shuttle to launch for transit CSS Star Quest. leave the artifact. Okay. The crew is now aboard the CSS StarQuest. Their dangerous voyage is beginning. Some citizens of Celadon, spurred by White Branch, tried to stop this mission by spreading rumors. Some of the crew were agents of the Dark Power. Ah yes, space. The planet Tara is located 450 million light years away. It can't be reached by conventional space travel. An unstable wormhole provides the only possible chance to get there. The team must find a wormhole at the outer limits of the Andromeda Galaxy. This music is amazing. Scientists on Celadon, using information from ancient Earth probed to their planet, have developed an experimental theory which predicts where and when wormholes will appear, known as hyperthought. It's dangerous. If hyperthought fails, the crew will be stranded forever. Celadon will be doomed. The commander visits the crew, checking on and reassuring them. Agazi Butori, the database chief, needs little reassurance. He is used to fear and enjoys danger. Nat moves on to the next crew member. Morale is high. Emergency. Sector 3, incoming call. Linda Mendez. The medical officer switches on the communicator. The voice of Cryo, the only artificial intelligence known to have escaped the computer matrix and function as an independent entity, fills the room. We are receiving a distress call from Morgan Kara. The planet is unimportant. I recommend that we leave this planet to its own problems. Supply officer Karma speaks to Nat. Cryo might be right, Nat. Don't be hasty in your response. Remember what Neldon says. Things are not always what they appear to be. And Commander, don't forget our mission is to get to Tara. However, we are ahead of schedule. Wow. This is like Gentleman Broncos quality. If you've seen that movie. Nat is caught in a quandary. Should he respond to the cry for help from Morgan Kara, or should he continue with the mission? Nat is torn between the two. Time is running out. The spaceship will soon be beyond easy reach of Morgan Kara. Cry for help persists. Bronchinos. Chat, you are now the commander. Help Morgan. Do we help or no? There will be a poll. Oh, I can't type the word anus. Alright. Even anus is not good enough. Fuck. Help Morgan Kara. Just get some initial... So it's 60% no right now. We're almost at... It's almost 2,000 votes. And most people say no. You know what, chat? I like the cut of your jib. Our mission is to get to Tara. We've got to go on. Sorry, the commander says. Look at this graphics. Look at the repeating MS Paint. What? Wise choice, Commander. Cryo pipes up. Morgan Kara is nothing but trouble. There's a creature called a Zedron down there that is supposed to be unbelievable. The Star Quest, not the Star Trek, the Star Quest continues on, ignoring repeated signals from Morgan Kara. Misa Zering is greatly upset by the decision, but she's a good crew member and does not complain. Speaking with her friend, Linda Mendez, however, Misa says, Linda, I know there is something for me on Morgan Kara. I'll have to go back sometime. I feel it in my bones. Wow. What is it, Misa? Linda asks. I can't tell you, but it has to do with my past. I mean, it passed a long time ago. Another life, perhaps. They're interrupted by a shout from the bridge. Yikes, look at that! Francois Boozy shouts, pointing at the nav screen. Commander, this craft is a battle cruiser from an unidentified planet. It is not a Morgan Karen craft. Intentions are definitely hostile. It is heavily loaded with conventional and non-conventional weapons. Thank you, Cryo, the commander responds. Well, Boozy, what are our options? 2, Commander. We can try to outrun them or we can stand and fight. Oh, fuck, they didn't even cut the thing out on a green screen. They didn't chroma key the thing. I didn't think we had offensive weapons, Boozy. The commander replies. We weren't supposed to, Commander, but I took the precaution. Sorry about that, she replies. Good for now, but it could be trouble later when we try to convince friendly planets that we are on a peace mission, the commander replies. Right, Commander, but for now, what do you wish? I'm gonna make this decision. Engage. Okay, we're ready for them. Let's buckle in. I don't want anyone hurt. Commander says. Weapons armed, Commander, Boozy says. Just give the word. Wait a minute. Cryo pipes in. The Danton hasn't done anything. He's right, Misazering says. The Danton is perilously close. May I fire, Commander? Boozy asks in a voice filled with strain. Her fingers itch to push the red fire button. Do it. Yeah. I like how we weren't even given a choice. Is that... What is that? The entire CSS StarQuest is caught in an electromagnetic force field. What? The weapons are rendered harmless. A voice comes over the communication system. Welcome to the world of Danton. You will leave your ship and join us in this luxury of our craft. Do not hesitate. If you do, we cannot be responsible for the results. One by one, the crew of the CSS StarQuest files on board the Danton over a light bridge. Ah yes, light bridges. There, they are put in laser chains and deposited in storage to wait for later interrogation. The only one not taken prisoner is Cryo. Perhaps he can help the crew. We can only hope. For now, your voyage is over. Huh? But what? That ship was different than the other ship. We'll outrun this pirate. Pirate cruisers have long been reported in this zone. I think you have made a wise choice, Karma says. Already moved to the controls, can provide an extra burst of speed. So, its huge shape strikes fear into all who look directly at it for some reason. There seems to be an almost lifelike sense to the craft, a tangible evil. I don't know what I'm looking at, chat. Karma presses down on the exacta speed control, which enhances the normal propulsion system of the StarQuest with an integral light accelerator. The StarQuest leaps forward, accelerating at breathtaking speed. Within a flash, they are way beyond the pirate craft, which appears as only a distant tiny speck on the nav scanner. We did it, Utori exults. Not so, comes the voice of Cryo. Look. In front of the StarQuest looms the giant shape of the cruiser. There is a rendering, ear-splitting sound as the cruiser trains all of its offensive weapons on the StarQuest. As a result of your choices, the mission to save Celadon has been terminated. Wait, what? Both choices lead to death? We have to go to the planet, I guess. What am I looking at? That really- it is Lego, chat. It's Legos. They used Legos to build the ship! Boozy, Trace, Smeg stay on board the StarQuest. Keep her in orbit. We'll take the rest of the crew with me. We'll use the Seeker to transport to Morgan Kara, Nat says. Soon the Seeker puts down the strange planet. On the strange planet, Morgan Kara. The crew crowds around the viewing port, no signs of life. Don't jump to conclusions too quickly, Agazi Buttori comments. Group of fierce-looking people surround the Seeker. No! Oh. Oh my god! They painted Super Soakers black! Are we sure this wasn't made by, like 10-year-olds? Nat scans the faces of his crew, pleased to find no wavering. This is a good crew, he thinks. People you need around you in a jam. Anyone know anything about those people out there? Any ideas of what we should do next? The commander asks. I love the face. Appearances are sometimes deceiving. They look unfriendly, but you never know. Perhaps we look strange to them, too. I wouldn't trust them, that's for sure. Brigands, thieves. This planet is swarming with bad ones. They will be difficult. Let her be difficult, I remember. Maybe we should invite them on board. We could be in control of the situation. We need to exercise caution when meeting new and different cultures for the first time. We're gonna send a delegation and hope they're not hostile. Suddenly, Karma speaks. Look at that, they're changing right in front of our eyes. What are they change? I don't understand. What is this? Okay, thanks, Andros. We should make up our minds, Nat says. He is excited and anxious to show his leadership and courage. Nat knows the displays of courage are not always wise. His main task is to get to Tara. It is Celadon that needs his help, not Morgan Kara. For a moment he wishes he had ignored the call. Nat will lead the delegation. We're going to meet them with no weapons. Before he leaves, he says to Karma, in case of trouble, get the Seeker back to the Star Quest. That's an order. As you wish, Commander. I sense concern in your voice. Are you unsure of your decision? Should I be? The Commander asks. No, I guess not. It's just that you seem worried. Ah, yes, the computer. The computer analysis of the atmosphere on Morgan Kara indicates that there will be no problem for the three in breathing the gas that envelops the planet. Mostly oxygen. A byproduct of photosynthesis, and very common on many planets in the Celadon system, of course. Couple of nice people. Nat leaves the Seeker and climbs down the ladder, gingerly touching the soil of Morgan Kara, takes several steps, and then beckons the others to come. The Karan group stands smiling at them. What? Two of the Karens come forward. They stick their tongues out. To the crew from Celadon, this could be a hostile gesture. But it is not. This is the custom on Morgan Kara. They're Karens. Fortunately, Cryo had briefed the crew on this custom. You must be Nat Boswell. We have heard of you. A pleasant-looking male says, gently slapping Nat's outstretched palm. How in the cosmos did you hear about me? Nat asks. Oh, we have our ways, but let's not talk about that. We have more important things to discuss, like Tara. Nat's senses go on highest alert. People on Celadon knew about the Tara probe team, but the name of the planet, Tara, was the highest level secret, spoken only in code as alternative source. What? Buttori leans forward, an expression of interest and anxiety fluttering across his face. This dude is amazing. Suddenly, Nat gets a vision of the future in which he, Buttori, and Zering are imprisoned in a smooth-walled circular chamber, suspended above a lake of molten material. The smell of sulfur fills his nostrils. The youth in front of him says softly, "Welcome to Morgan Kara. The Khan would like to see you at his residence." Intuition in Nat is strong now. He sees that three are returning to the craft in safety, but wait! He sees, but it is too late. The vision is gone. This is the face of leadership. Are you alright, Commander? Agazi Buttori asks, peering into Nat's face. Misa Zering also looks at the commander with worry. The Karen leader waits for his reply. The vision haunts Nat. Fear rushes through him. I'm fine, it's just that, well, the commander hesitates. Maybe they should turn back immediately, is his thought. It's time to run. We received a message from this planet, an SOS. Do you know about it? Nat asks the Karen leader. There is no reply, only awkward silence. He repeats the question, well, what's the SOS all about? Becoming angry at the lack of response. There's a fleeting glance between the leader of the Karens and one of his team. He speaks, where is your spaceship? This is only a transporter. First, you answer me, then I you, Nat responds. There's pirates and stuff. The message must have come from the gorillas. They're quite good at that, you know. They mean to lure you to our planet. The one called Fleedlog advances to Nat. I am authorized to extend to you the courtesy of Morgan Kara and help you with any provisions you might need on your long journey in space. I'm sorry, Fleedlog, but we respectfully decline your invitation as there is no pressing emergency. We must return to our ship and continue with our mission, Nat decides. I want to go, Nat. I've heard of Morgan Kara since birth. There are things here in this culture that are important to all of us. It is worth the risk. So, you know, she feels like she had a past life here, I guess. She's fascinated by the planet. They must cross it. It's a great test for them all. Yes. Misa, take Utori with you. But be careful! Utori, watch out for her. It is good to trust, but wiser not to trust. Not at first, anyway. Stay in touch. I hear you, Commander. You can count on me. I will watch over Misa as if she were my own daughter. Utori says, proud to have been chosen for this task. The smell of danger excites him, makes him feel alive. But he reminds himself to be careful not to take his chances with the other people's lives. I mean, when I look at that face, I think to myself, Sequest, but I also think, this is a dude who likes danger. Misa is already outside the Seeker, moving quickly to Naraz with the other craft. Utori follows. First he talks with Karma in low tones that no one else can hear. So it will be you and me here in the craft while the others go visit our Khan. I hope you are comfortable, says Fleedlog, and sits down on one of the swivel command chairs. For the time being, Fleedlog, for the time being, the commander is not at ease, glances at Karma for reassurance, but Karma's face reveals nothing. Wow. Good Photoshop. No effort put into it whatsoever. It has not taken long for Naraz to get his craft moving, and within a short time, Misa spots the outlines in a beautiful city nestled between low-lying mountains and hills. Spires, minarets, and temples push up into the bright sky. Sunlight winks off mirrors set in some of the towers. Its view almost unreal, deep within his memory. Whatever. Same picture as before. Could this have been our actual home planet? Yes, I've been here before. Our princess! Our princess! She's come home! Misa is stunned by the reception. And at first she doesn't realize that it is she that they are cheering. They squeeze her arm. It is you, Misa. They are honoring you. Bow to them. Wave. People need symbols and myths to live by. For them, you are the symbol they need. Who knows, maybe you are their princess. Wow. From out of nowhere! There appear two squads of palace guards. They are dressed in shining red armor. Their lances are tipped with gold. They have laser pistols holstered at their belts. Emblazoned on their chests is the blood-red symbol of Morgan Kara. It alone strikes fear into the hearts of the crowd. The noise drops to the scattered whimpers. Two scattered whimpers, then stops. The square is filled with nervous people. There are more troops. They wear black uniforms. They're shock troopers. All Karens hate these troopers as brutal killers. Enforcers of the harsh, unyielding will of the Khan. The Khan is a man known throughout this land as a source of light and death, but known amongst the people as Rudin, destroyer of souls. Princess! Free us from the Khan! A man shouts immediately. The Red Guard, as they have come to be known, falls on him. Swords flash. His blood spills. The body now lies on the cobblestone of the square. Hardly looks like a man. It is a bunch of rags, moistened with dark black blood. Oh shit, action scene! Action scene! These graphics. crowd surges against the Red Guard and the black-clad shock troopers. It momentarily overwhelms them. Shouts of triumph fill the air, but they're soon replaced by a collective shrill of terror. Aye! From the palace comes a blast of light that shrivels the crowd, leaving only the Red Guard and the shock troops standing. Buttori and Misa have been shielded from the light blast by Naraz. He scans the scene, the look of fear. Same picture again. I'm finished. They'll kill me, he gasps. There's no color in his face. Why, Naraz? Buttori asks. He already knows the answer. Or rather, the guards are headed for them. Headed for Misa Zering. Rightly or wrongly identified as the crowd's princess. Because I brought her here, he says. If they catch me, my time will be difficult. Very difficult. The Khan is not known for mercy. There's gotta be a way out of here. Princess, please follow me! Comes the voice of a small old woman bent by age. Her crooked frame is covered by patchwork of cloth, shades of gold and green. Come with me! Do not be afraid! I know the way! Misa's taken the outstretched hand of the woman and is following her. What is all this? I thought we were going to a planet to do things. Take me with you, he pleads. Take yourself, the old woman answers. She and Misa, followed by Buttori, slip down a platoon of Red Guards. Before he can make a move, he is immobilized with a laser stunner. His body falls to the cobbles of the plaza. Follow them, shouts the lieutenant of the guards. He points toward the alley, but it's too late. The old woman has taken them through an opening in a tiled wall. The opening swings back into place. Misa, Buttori, and the old woman have disappeared. Oh my god. This game... This thing one could possibly call a game just keeps going. They have Chaos Emeralds too, Jesus. I've been here before. You are right, my dear. We have been waiting your return, the old woman says, but I cannot say I must continue my mission for Celadon. Who are you? Who I am is not important, but who you will be is important. We have waited long for your return. We will be longer if that is what it is to be. Use this jewel to safe passage to the next stage. You will return to us, you must. It'll lead you to the Galaxy Gate and your friends. The darkness is split by a shaft of light. The old woman vanishes. They go down to the light. Do we go to the light or the darkness? I'm going to the darkness. Time is compressed. Distance is changed. Finally, they have come to an abrupt halt in a field far from any city. To their surprise, the commander, Karma, and Linda Mendez are also there. It is as if the whole event never happened in the square at Zaraga. It is as if this was always the way it had been. What? What kept you so long? We've been waiting for you. Did you ever see anything like— So what was the point of all that? Did you ever see anything like this? The commander asks them, pointing at a huge pair of eyes staring out from what looks like a wall with a spire on top of it. The scout team approaches the guardian of the gate. It snarls. Get back, where's Karma? The commander asks. Right here, what do you need? What is this thing? My memory serves. This is a creature of Zedron. Multiple powers of destruction. Grinding and tearing and fire. Karma moves closer and pulls the commander aside. There are 3 ways to overcome this Zedron force: deception and understanding. You must choose one now. Understanding. Search the databank. The Zedron will open the gate for any person who comes with honesty and positive purpose. It has acute of assessment of people, powers, and motives. The crew tells the Zedron of the quest to help their home planet. The Zedron wants to believe them. You tell a nice story, but how am I to believe you? You have the power, Zedron, to help us save our world and maybe even yours. Perhaps we can help each other. I'm a prisoner here. This is not my true nature. I am not violent, nor angry, nor evil. I am a slave. I want to be free. How can we free you? What is your real name? Misa asks. My name is Polatar. I am held by a force that can be released only by 3 people that will accept me as their brother. No one has ever asked or tried! I am at your mercy. The Zedran almost weeps. Wow. The crew is moved. And with a unanimous voice, they reply, we accept you, Polatar. We welcome you. The Zedran sheds its hideous form and becomes a man of about 20. Oh, I guess it was the dude that just disappeared? The commander and Misa step forward to embrace him. Polatar cries with happiness and disbelief. I have little to offer in return for your great gift of freedom. I will teach you a magic phrase which will help you against future evil. Namaste! Polatar says to the crew. Use it wisely, my new friends! Polatar says and disappears. The Galaxy Gate stands before the crew and next to it is a bag of runes. Oh god. Is this AI dungeon? Oh, I got tears in my eyes. Maybe these runes hold the answer, to opening the gate. You know. Whatever. I'm sure these runes hold the key to this lock. Karma says they are faded and difficult to read. The fuck is this shit? You try various combinations of runes, and finally you solve the puzzle. Open, the runes spell open. That's gotta be it. Oh my god. There's an almost subliminal vibration. It feels as though the entire planet is trembling. The Galaxy Gate opens, allowing the Tara probe team access to the universe beyond Morgan Kara. Now they can continue their mission to save Celadon. Oh god, I thought this was over. Pod 2?! I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna go real fast. We've been out here for 16 food tours. I'm worried about the crew. They're not like us, Cryo. They share special wisdom. They need to rest. Look at these graphics. How many fupas and futons have we been out here for? They're gonna land on the next available planet. It's called Kandar in the Zorloid Belt. Is it safe? But there's hints of trouble. Look at that. That's the people talking. I worry about our commander. Too much stress. We don't want to be hasty. There's a natural leader. You mean Smeg? Zaldarin? Cryo asks. Good idea. A new leader might just be able to turn this mission around. Otherwise, we're in for some deep galactic trouble. Karma summons you. You are in a shallow rest mode and wake easily. They want me to be the commander. I mean, I'm flattered, but why me? Times are desperate. You are a natural leader. Wake the crew and call a meeting. Overriding the commander is a very serious breach. Jesus. Alright, I'll take on the responsibility. We need the R&R. I do this reluctantly. Things are falling apart, are they? Misa Zering is slipping into what I would say is depression. This is reading, you know what this is reading like? A log in one of the characters of RimWorld. Okay, they're going down. Deep space probes can cause stress. Okay, on board, get your quarks moving. Cryo commands the ship's computer. You are not the commander. Do it or I'll unplug you. They wake, and, you know, deep rest mode, they get up, they yawn, and what's that, Misa says? It's, what is that? They're moving. What? The green blob thing? Big deal. These planets have plenty of weirdos. Not to worry. It was horrible. It was eating up everything. They're huge and there's many of them. Why are we preparing to land? Who gave the orders? Is the commander awake? We're being pulled by some extraordinarily strong electromagnetic force, Boozy shouts. What electromagnetic force? Karma asks in his usual modulated tone. Look for yourself. It's a gravitational butt plug pulling us towards the eastern quadrant of this planet. The commander appears. There's a strange, frightening look in his eyes. What's going on here? Energy field of some kind. Full reverse! Red alert! Mushroom haircut! Full reverse could destroy the drive mechanism, Commander. Do what I say, the commander shouts. Let's do it. No, Boozy. Do not use full reverse. You say. There's a hush. Shut up, you idiot. Who asked you? The commander shouts. Commander, we don't. You begin. Lock this idiot up, the commander shouts. Karma shoots you a glance. His usually imperturbable face shows worry. Boozy looks bewildered. This is like the wrong tone for this scene, completely. The Force has you in its grasp. The Star Quest is slowly dragged to the surface of planet Kandar. The entire crew of the CSS Star Quest is now united by approaching doom, except for the commander. The commander... The commander's eyes roll, his head shakes, and he begins to crumble. Zot! Zot to you all! Zot! Nat screams like an animal in pain, and collapses to the floor of the cabin. Wait, Zot? It's the Z word. Great Zot. Karma turns to you. You are now appointed commander of the probe team by order of the Celadon Planetary Senate. You will assume the tasks. The Star Quest shudders, and the ship comes to a halt. You are now the commander. It is a malicious evil force, maybe? Zatelor! Do not try to escape. I am the voice of Danton. Ah, fucking Danton again! Dangerous voice, we hear you, we're not trying to escape. What do you want us to do? Disarm all weapons, disconnect all telepathic boosting gear, leave your craft now. The hell? Utori seems to have shrunk in size. Boozy is lost in a reverie. Only Traith seems normal. Affirmative. Affirmative. All systems neutral. It is not we who want. It is you. You have chosen to enter our zone, not us yours. You must pay the price, the voice reverberates. How do we pay? You will find out, now leave quickly. Danton, Lord of the Fivers. Let us go, we mean you no harm. Cryo suddenly materializes. Don't ever mention the Fivers. You will ruin everything for all of us. What? I'm losing my fucking brain! Karma returns alone from the commander's cabin. He approaches you and whispers, Commander is dead of unnatural causes. I suspect the symptoms of madness to be a drug-induced. Sudden death also confirms my suspicions. Someone or something has murdered the commander. There's something about the Fivers, I don't know, whatever. We will deal with it. I've reached the end of my rope with this game, chat. I no longer feel like reading all this fucking schlock. Danton and the Fivers are a lot more than they first appear. They are troubled. They are trouble. Act now. A short time later, the entire crew except Cryo is teleported to a cavern-like room. Food for thought, that's what you are. Food for thought, Danton shouts gleefully. My pets need brain food. They crave it. The Tara probe team is a perfect meal. They want supper. They're like mold or slime. They're hungry. They were devouring the planet. Oh my god. They eat vegetation. They love human flesh best of all. It is because their brains are so limited. You see? These buskoon, that's what I prefer to call them, are trained and bred for greed. Someday I will harvest them. They represent stored energy, food for some planet that has been all too greedy already. One buskoon can feed 1 million people. Look at the graphics. I'm gonna use the code. The music industry code. Namaste. You use the phrase from the Guardian of the Galaxy Gate. Guardians of the Galaxy, huh? The phrase drives Danton absolutely crazy. He cannot stand its power. He flees, as if pursued by his own demons. The buskoons cry in anguish and slurp away after him, only to be engulfed by a bright white light. Instantly you are transported back aboard the Star Quest. You are free to continue your voyage to the Great Wall! Just by saying namaste! Back here again? Oh my god. We wake the crew this time, I guess? This is just insanity. This is just full fucking insanity. I'm sorry, I can no longer read this shit, chat. I just can't. We're just gonna go quick. Just see whatever else the game has to offer real. Some of these frames are amazing. The commander has died, but not before making 2 final requests. Didn't he die previously? What killed the commander? Who killed the commander? Oh my god. Oh my lord. Sonic weapons. We're gonna use sonic weapons to destroy them, chat. Fire sonic disruptors. If I manage to somehow complete this game with the correct path, without having even fucking paid proper attention to it, I will be stunned. Look at these graphics. Look, they added smudges to her face. Many casualties. There was supposed to be a trilogy for this, but it was abandonware. Apparently this is one of the first PC games that ever became abandonware. I think we, uh-oh. We died? I will make one more decision. This is it. This is I'm almost done. What if we talk our way out of it? This dude is our diplomat. Here's who we're talking to. Regimentor Burke of the Kandor Liberation Force. Danton wants you and your ship. This is Commander Smeg Zaldarin. Oh. We will refit your ship once we arrive at the main city of Poka. We will land on the surface. Chat, why is there like a human Earth car? What was that? An ancient vehicle arrives. It is like the pictures in the research library you saw of primitive transporters on the planet called Earth. In the backseat is a woman dressed in antique clothes. She waves at the Star Quest. You descend to greet her. What the fuck? I am Zenobia, elected leader of the Republic. Oh my god. didn't we defeat Danton by means of the word namaste? Many futurs later, Karma stands in the control room, whatever. I don't know what that is, chat. I don't know what that is. Scoot? There he is again, Misa Zering says. What is it this time, Scoot? She asks. I named my home planet Scoot. I'm wondering if that has anything to do with this, or if it was just normally Scoot. This just keeps getting weirder and fucking weirder and weirder. Wait, what's going on now? Yikes, that's Dad, Scoot shouts. Huh? Talk to him, Scoot. Aye, Captain, Scoot replies. Dad, hey Dad, it's me, your son, I'm here. Did you miss me? Where have you been, Scooter? Wait a minute, chat. Chat. I think Scoot is the actual name of this thing, and not because I named the thing Scoot. Holy shit! Its real name is Scoot! What the fuck? I accept Scoot's help. I trust Scoot. This is so fucking bizarre. Again, I want to stop playing and go on to the next thing, but I almost can't. I really need to see this through a little bit to the next, either failure or win condition. I'm not doing a part 2 of this. There's not a chance in hell I'm coming back to this game. I don't even want to think about it after I'm done playing it, but for the time being, I absolutely need to see what's gonna happen next. Oh god, you see? Do you see? Gravitational vortex. To be continued. Will Misa escape the dark power? Will the probe team ever reach Tara? What lies beyond the wall of stars? Trouble on Tara. Quest 2 of the Terran trilogy is coming soon. Oh, fuck you! Oh, go fuck yourself. Also, Sphinx just said I won. I actually- chat, I had a couple of shitty, like, choices, but apparently that was the win condition right there. I guess we'll never find out what happens, but... really, who gives a shit? You trust Scoot, and you win. What an absolutely outstanding, like, piece of nonsense that was. Someone said, is that what it's like to watch Star Trek Picard? Yes. Someone else in chat said before that they could not find a single thing about this game on the internet. But another person said that it never made it past the first volume. It became abandonware. As said earlier, it was one of the first pieces of abandonware. This art, again, watch the movie Gentlemen Broncos. It's that. It's almost exactly that. Montgomery was an author who contributed many books to the Choose Your Own Adventure series created in the late 70s. Wow, okay. Vinny, I searched about this thing, and Scoot is indeed that thing's real name. Someone else in chat said, I actually found this game in Walmart around 1997. Vinny, it was one of the first CD-ROM games ever. Holy fuck. Mental. Absolutely fucking mental. What an astounding piece of garbage that was. Utterly fascinating, utterly nonsensical, completely, I guess, enthralling. And yet, I just gave up on it. I didn't want to continue. But, it's like the cover of Yeast... Hang on a minute. Let me just... Yeast Lord's art. Can't really find what I'm looking for, but I can show you this. It's like a sci-fi competition in the movie. Jermaine is in it, and this author steals work from some kid, and it's called Yeast Lords. And they actually show the scene. The movie's terrible, make no mistake. Sam Rockwell's in it. I'll give you an example. This is Sam Rockwell on the right, and the movie is really, actually incredibly stupid, and I love it. But that reminded me of this. So, if you want extended viewing while you're bored, if you have no time, or if you have extra time in one's life, then that I would recommend. Hang on, I'll give you one more thing. This is also from the movie. I'm sure some of you have seen this before. That's the vibe I get from that game. Here's another one. Here's another one. So go watch that movie if you want to see some more nonsense. All right, I'm done with 3.1 of fun. This is absolutely insane. And now I'm just showing clips of Gentlemen Broncos. Wait. Hang on a minute. I'm sorry, chat. There's one more. There's one more. Am I enticing you enough to see this movie yet? All right, take a quick break, everybody. Stick around. I will be back with Getting Weird with It, as if we haven't already.